Hey, it's Justin Brook from sitefling.com, and this is a short video to show you the basics and the most important things you need to know about getting started with Google AdWords. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do once you log into your Google AdWords Center, you're going to go here and click New Campaign. In the campaign name, you're going to name this, your website, yourwebsite.com. And the locations that you want to target, you might want to, it depends. Do you want to go wide? Are you trying to go, global, national, or maybe you want to go down to, the city area? And I believe you can even go down to the zip code area with this. So lots of targeting options. Important thing you want to do here is don't do all available sites. That's recommended because that means that Google's going to make more money. But you want to go to Let Me Choose. All right, you want to get rid of the content network because that's going to put your ads on all kinds of websites that you don't know about. You want to get rid of the search partners because that's going to put your ad on other places that you don't know about. You want just the Google search. We want our ads just to show up on Google when people are searching for what we need them to search for. Next thing is devices. I haven't seen much success with people ordering off of their phones lately. It might depend on your business. You might want people instantly calling you from their iPhone. It'll be dependent upon your business, but I usually unclick this and let it go with just desktop and laptop, and I do fine with that. You'll set your maximum cost per click in the next step. Your budget. I started out when I first started with Google AdWords. I started with $2 a day. Now I kind of recommend $5 to $10 a day. That way you can get enough traffic to really know how you're doing. After 3 to 5 days of spending $10 a day, that's only 30 to 50 bucks, and then you'll really know where you are. Is your ad working? Is your website working? So I'm going to go in here and put a basic $10 per day. The other things you want to know about. Now, these are some other extensions that you can do here. I'm not going to go into those, but you can take a look at them. And there's lots of videos on YouTube that will help you with this stuff. And Google AdWords has their own learning center to teach you about it. You can hover over the question mark and it'll tell you more about it. Down here, you don't really need to mess with anything down here. And now you just hit Save and Continue. Alright, so I've already gone ahead and filled this out so I could save time and get everything in here. Ad group name, I'm naming the ad here. The headline is, I want it to be relevant to them, and I like to use the word secrets if I can. And if I can fit it in a question mark, I've seen that make improvements to my ad. In the description, I want to try and describe the benefit to them. When they buy my product, what are they going to get out of it? What's in it for them? And then another thing I've done to kind of slow down, now you're going to pay per click, so you only want people clicking on here that are going to come by. I've seen it will slow down my traffic by adding in the price here, but it will increase the amount of people who buy on the next page because they've already subconsciously said that they're okay with this price. Finally, you're going to put your website here, and then you're going to put your exact landing page, the actual page you want them to land on in this box, and then your ad will show up like this. Another thing you can do here if you want to speed up the traffic instead of slow it down is you can put, only 7 left or limited time only or, whatever to add urgency. That's just a thing you'll have to decide on. And then down here you can see I've added some keywords. Now, how did I come up with these keywords? Well, if you go to Google and you type in Google Keyword Tool and you type in your base keyword, it will recommend lots of different keywords, but I like to keep it very narrow and very focused. So I chose just a few of the keywords that I thought people would type in looking for what I'm offering. And again, this is all an example campaign here. The other thing is you want to put it in quotation marks because that tells Google only the people that are typing in the exact phrase that I'm talking about here. And if you're going local, then you're going to want to put things like Tampa tomatoes or tomatoes 33647. Once you're done with all that, you're pretty much done. You're just going to put in your default what you want to pay per click. I'd like to go with 50 cents to start with and then work from there, whether I want to go up or down from there. And then I'll just hit Save Ad Group. All right, once you hit Save Ad Group, they'll let you review your campaign to make sure everything's going fine. And then you'll come back to the dashboard here, and you'll see that it has been created. Now, again, I just used an example here. So here it is. I'm spending $10 a day. It's brand new, so I haven't gotten any clicks. CTR is important because that means your click-through rate. You want to always be trying to improve your click-through rate. An average click-through rate is 1% to 2%. Really good click-through rates are like 10, 15%, 5%. That's when you've got a really excellent ad. Always be adding new ads. I like to run 3 different ads at the same time. If I click in here, I'll show you how to do that. You go to ads, and then you can click new ad, and you can add different ads in here. If you're running 3 ads at the same time, what that will let you do is it'll let you split test the ads so that okay, ad B worked better than ads A and C, so now that's my control, and then you'll delete the other 2 and keep that one. Now you try to beat ad B, and then you constantly improving your ads. Once it's done, you'll see it'll go from pending review to approved or disapproved. This ad should be approved since I'm not doing anything wrong, but actually it's a case study website, so they probably won't like that, so I'll have to delete that. CTR is important, your average cost per click. Now, your cost per click, it doesn't matter whether you bid $5 or 50 cents, you're only ever going to pay 1 penny more than the guy below you. Another thing I should show you really quick is Google. Let's go to tomato growing. All right, so we see here that there's several brands here that are advertising, and this guy, there's 2 things. He's either paying the most or his ad is the best performing and is getting the most amount of clicks. There's 2 different ways you can win with Google. You either have the best performing ad, which means Google's getting more 50-cent clicks from you than the other guy, or you're paying the most and you'll go to the top. 2 different ways. Usually it's the best performing ad that goes to the top. I have found that being in between positions 3 and 6 are usually the best. When you're up here in number 1, you normally get a lot more traffic, but it's not the best traffic. Usually positions 3 and 4 seem to be the best. All right, so this is where your ads will be. This is what they look like, and a great way to look for ad creative and get ideas on what you should write in your ad is just to look at all the other competitors' ads and see what they're doing and take the best parts and add them to yours. All right, so that's how you improve your CTR, your click-through rate. You want to make sure your position is between positions 3 and 7, and then to track your conversions, you'll click on reporting, conversions, and then once you get there, you'll be able to click on new conversion, and action name is maybe it's a lead, and then tracking purpose, it's a lead. So then I'll hit save and continue, and then now they will give me the code. I just have to fill out a couple options here. If it was a sale, I might put, okay, the sale is worth $19.99 to me, and then it'll let me know, how much money I've made from that ad versus how much money I've spent. English language, I don't want the little Google local thing here. And then I'll hit save and get code, and then bam, now I just paste this code on my thank you page. So after they opt in, maybe they go to a page that says, thank you for opting in, here's your coupon, or thank you for sending us your information, here's your coupon, or here's your free ebook, or whatever it is. On that page that they go to after they do the action you wanted them to do, that's where you'll place this code down towards the ending body part of the tag. You'll have to look for that or use your webmaster to help you out. All right, I'm Justin Brook from sitefling.com, and this has been your lesson on Google AdWords in 10 minutes or less.